Yeah, it's huge. You rely on everyone in the playoffs, and that's how teams are advancing. And I thought tonight was a perfect example. Everyone's got a job to do, and obviously contributing offensively is great. And you take away those goals, even I thought they were in their zone for most of the night, creating some momentum for us, and got things rolling basically.
Last playoffs, you as a line sort of ended up carrying this team.
Yeah.
To have the depth now that you do, what does that change about what this team can do?
Well, I think it kind of creates some problems as far as matchups and stuff for other teams. But you're playing some good teams also, and teams that have also that same depth. But I think it's always about outworking and finding ways to compete and try to beat the matchup that you're up against. And when you don't have to rely all the time on the perfect matchup, because you have the confidence in all the lines that are jumping over the boards. That makes a big difference.
What can you say about the group to win a series the way that you guys did? Obviously, go on the road, win Game 6, and then here. Does that mean something when you're moving forward?
Well, I think we've been there before. I think a lot of guys have we've tried to rely on their experience, try to share that with the other guys. Also, that most of the young guys were with us last year and lived it also. So yeah, I think it's definitely a great character win for us tonight against a really good team, like I said. And now it's about next game. You got to enjoy this tonight, but then it starts pretty quickly. So be ready for Thursday. Just being in a moment all night together, and that's how we've been going. And perfect example, everyone chipped in tonight.
Special teams ultimately the difference in a series that seems so tight.
Yeah, except tonight, I guess.
Right.
Well,
two big kills.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think 5-on-5 it was really, really tight. We played a very good team that is well coached, and there's not much out there on both sides, I thought. So you're right that special teams kind of was a big factor.
Look at some of the goals that Sean has scored this year, the OT winner against Buffalo, Winter Classic today. What is it about him that seems like he's always able to step up in kind of clutch situations and deliver? Yeah,
and he's been doing that since he came in. He played in Ottawa in the playoffs and scored in overtime. So I think that was his first goal. So I could be wrong, but he's always he's got a knack for those big goals. Winter Classic, scored a big goal. So yeah, he's a gamer, and again tonight he proved it.
You know where he's from?
Yeah, I know exactly where he's from. Yeah, yeah. So it's going to be a great. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun for him and his family. Yeah.
Can you talk about those two first period goals by the bottom six guys, Patrice, and what that meant to you guys to get a lead like that?
Yeah, we talked about getting a strong start, getting some momentum. Obviously, getting a goal is a bonus, and you take it. But we talked about making sure we were staying composed all night. Sorry, and we did that. But they provided a good forecheck, strong on the puck, but more with scoring a goal, right? And they did more than what is asked, and you need that in the playoffs. We talk about. I guess teams are advancing. You rely on depth and everyone contributing, and tonight was a perfect example. From top to bottom, everyone was dialed.
It seemed like they had trouble getting pucks to the center in front of the net. So what did you guys do tonight to limit them in those areas when they had the puck?
Yeah, I think we talk a lot about them creating a lot by moving around and being creative, and they're a very good team, and they feed off of that when they have room. So we tried to, I guess, as you call it, fight to live another day and give him the outside and try to take away the backdoor passes and whatnot. So Tuukka was when he was seeing the puck, he was making those saves. So yeah, I thought it was a strong game by everyone.